Hey, what's up? It's your favorite tomboy ever, Ambitious Tammy, and I am here with
Rico music.
These days we don't talk it all. If we do, it's brief. Girl, I know you miss me. Yeah, I know you miss me. Roll past, but you miss me. You miss me way more than I imagine. Trying to make you reappear like magic.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. It's good to see you.
Appreciate it.
I want to know, do you prefer chains or watches?
Watches.
J's or Nikes?
Nikes.
Football or basketball?
It depends. It depends on how the season goes. But probably football though.
Okay. Remy Ma or Nikki?
Nikki.
Okay. Hot or cold?
Cold.
All right. Would
I
you
hate being hot.
really?
Yeah. I don't like that.
I don't know. I'm like bipolar. I can't really choose. I don't really like to be
When
too
you go
much
to
in
sleep-
neither.
When you go to sleep, you don't want the heat to be on.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'd rather be cold, and
That's
then
what
I
I'm
just
saying.
get under the cover.
For real.
Okay, so would you rather date an actress or a singer?
Actress.
Would you rather have no hands or no feet?
Damn. You don't realize how important that is. You don't need one or the other. Shit. Shit, fuck my feet.
Okay.
Yeah, right, you move around.
Right.
A little wheelchair. We out of here.
Would you rather have 3 nights in the studio or 2 minutes with a celebrity that you've always wanted to see from like the past? It's probably like no longer living.
Can you have a celebrity in the studio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd rather have the 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so how long have you been in love with music?
Since I was born, my grandpa, like rest in peace to him, but he did music when he was alive, you know. So my dad went on to do it. He has like 2 Grammys. He was part of an alternative rock band called Robert Randolph and the Family Band that was signed to Warner Brothers. So it's kind of just in my blood for real.
Wow.
I'm just trying to keep the legacy going.
So that's how you got into it? It was just like in the family?
It was around me.
And
Like my grandpa had a whole recording studio, drum set, bass, little amps plugged up, all that in the basement. They played for churches too. So
Really?
just wake up and go to sleep to just music. So it's kind of all I knew for real.
Yeah. Did you start in church or did you kind of just start at home with them?
I mean, I went to church. When I was young, I used to just mess around on the drums and stuff,
Yeah.
but never nothing serious. But I don't know, I don't have nothing against gospel music, but
Yeah.
that's just, like, it ain't for me. I do music, but just not that type.
Okay. Do you remember your very first song?
Yeah, I do. It's trash.
Oh.
It was trash compared to what I'm doing right now. It's trash. But
What
just
was it
like
about?
Everything. Like, I was
Was it
literally-
like super random and didn't have really a...
Yeah, I went to the studio. I was probably like 7 years old, and my uncle, he had a studio. He just pushed record. He was like, go ahead, just rap. Like, it's picking up your voice, go ahead. So
Yeah.
I'm in there cussing. My mom ain't there, so I'm in there cussing, just wilding. And like, he still got the recording to this day, like on a little cassette tape. But
Yeah.
It's trash now compared to what I'm doing. I was 7 though, so can't knock me.
Yeah. At what point did you realize you had a future in music?
When I was 12, that's the first time I ever toured. I went on a tour. It was like Sprite, Rhythm, and Rim tour. It was like an NBA, like Sprite and NBA merged together.
Yeah.
And I was a DJ at the time. Like I was young. Like I used to go by this name called DJ Danger.
Danger! Danger!
Like I don't ask you why, but I was Danger at the time. So that was my thing.
Danger.
And like we used to do like the Vets Memorial, like opening up for like Bow Wow Scream tours and
Yeah.
like opening up for people when they used to come to the Ohio State Fair and stuff like that. So it was always fun. Like I always had it in me like to do shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like at that point it was like, okay, like I actually have the ability to influence people and you feel me, like do something with this music stuff because it's
Right.
going forward. And it like meant the most to me even then because I was doing it in the city,
Right.
you know. So yeah.
So what was your overall experience with the whole tour thing? Was it ups and downs or was it just a high the whole time?
Like, I've seen a whole lot.
Yeah.
You know, like I've seen like what the industry was like at an early age. So I seen it, you know, like from a perspective like don't do this, don't do that, you know, like coming in young though.
Yeah.
Opposed to just like coming in at my age that I'm doing it now and not having no knowledge.
Right.
So that's kind of like why I'm a little skeptical and, you know, precise when it comes to different moves and people
Right.
that I involve myself with when it comes to music.
So you feel like that experience helped you today?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for
Good.
sure.
What would you classify your sound as? If you had to describe your
Mood
sound.
music, like mood music. Like that's exactly how I describe. Like, and it's crazy because people ask me that all the time. Like, how would you describe your music, or who would you, like, try to compare your music to? And I always say, like, I give them like a couple names, like Future, like Big Sean on a good day, or like like Rico, some stuff like that. But overall, it's just like mood music.
Right.
Like I don't really go into the studio already knowing like the type of song that I'm gonna make. It's kind of just based off of like the day that I was having, or
really,
like the situation that I experienced, or something that's just been like built up inside of me that I really haven't got the chance to vent to anybody about.
So
kind of just lay it down in the song.
Is the music more so like your counseling?
Yeah, it's like it's definitely an outlet. Cause I'm coming from like back in the day, I used to be that kid like in school. I used to hate talking in front of people.
Really?
I used to teacher called me, "You want to read paragraph?" No. Skip me. You feel me? I never wanted to do that, but now it's like different because like I done been through a lot. Like different relationships, different friendships, downfalls with both, family situations and so on and so forth. So it's just like at the end of the day, everybody needs somebody to talk to.
Right.
That person for me just so happens to be the entire studio. So it's like I can just go in there and just vent, but at the same time, it's like it's more than just me in the studio when the music is actually done because it's reaching the masses.
Right.
So my situation could actually be somebody else's story.
Exactly.
Who doesn't know how to interpret it the way that I'm putting it out.
Oh,
and they listen to the song and be like, damn, somebody understand what I'm going through.
Exactly.
And that's an instant fan right there.
Yeah, that is amazing. So what is your process like when you're in the studio? Do you need to go in and it needs to be?
Backwoods.
Okay.
Weed. Beats. Literally, like that's it. Like backwoods, weed, and the MacBook and 2 speakers.
Yeah.
That's my setup. Go in there and make it happen.
Is there anything weird that you do that no one knows about? Like, do you need your shoes to be off? You need to have flip flops on?
Oh no, we be chilling.
I wouldn't call it weird, but I mean it's different. It's different.
In there, vibe out. Make the studio, like that homey feel. Come in there and just make yourself at home.
So since you had a hard time talking when you were younger, when it was time for you to actually perform, how did you do with that the first time it was time for you to perform?
I was nervous as hell. Like I first of all, hearing the people like that'll get your adrenaline going.
Yeah.
It's either gonna be in a good way or a bad way. You like that adrenaline either gonna fuck you up in your head, like I ain't ready, man.
Yeah.
Or you gonna go out there and you gonna let it fuel you. I let it fuel me for real. Like I like going out on stage and like you doing a song.
Right.
And it's people out there that know the music. You feel me? Like they hyping you up. You on stage going crazy. So it's motivating more than it is, like to make you nervous.
Right. Okay. So we know Le'Veon is a good running back, but how is Juice in the studio?
Be snapping. Like literally, like that's all we do. We be in the studio, we be going crazy, man. Like he'll come down there like, Rico, like you make a beat. You feel me? Like just also like a random day, like Rico, you make a beat, you make a new song. I'll be like, yeah, bro. He was like, let me hear it. So we'll go through, listen to songs. We'll spend like half an hour listening to like all his new shit.
Really?
He'll play every song back like 5 times. It'll be funny as hell. But we just be in this like studio vibing, man. Like, we didn't actually like got noticed from like by like some big people like Billboard. They mentioned us. They mentioned him twice. They mentioned me for the first time this year, so I was like, damn, that's big.
Yeah, how was that for you? Like,
it was exciting. It's still exciting. Like, I read that article every day, like, just as, like, motivation.
Right.
Like, just knowing where I came from, where we came from.
Yeah.
Like, we coming from a time where it's, like, it was, like, 12 of us. Like, literally, we had this group called GMC. That's why I got on my knuckles, GMC forever.
Yeah.
So we had this group, and we all was in one house. Had a studio in the basement. You feel me? Like, we did our thing. And as time progressed, you feel me, like just certain people started excluding themselves out the group. I'm not gonna say we excluded them, they excluded themselves. That was their decision. Boom. And we still made our move. But coming from where we come from, like we in a bad neighborhood, everybody got their own thing going on, you feel me? Like we trying to make it out that situation.
Right.
So for me to be able to be in Pittsburgh right now and do what I'm doing with who I'm doing it with and still be able to bring my niggas with me, you feel me? Like it's a good feeling for real. Like we done really came a long way. That's why like when we talk about the struggle and shit like that in our music, like that's some authentic shit and people that know us can vouch that even though we don't need it, you feel me? Like it's real.
Right. Does any of your tattoos describe your struggle? I see you have a lot of different tattoos.
I got a lot of RP tats. Like this for my grandpa, this my baby sister, like pain run deep, like this right here.
Yeah.
My brother. Both of my brothers got killed. So
Wow.
it's like teardrops for me, you know. So that's why I got them right here on my face so people can know. Like, I want people to ask me what the tattoos are about so they can understand.
Okay. That's very interesting. I'm personally scared of needles, so you'll never catch me with a tattoo.
Tattoos, it's a mental thing. Though.
Yeah, but it's amazing how you choose to express yourself through your tattoos, through your music. You choose to express yourself in a positive way.
Yeah.
There's so many negative things that you could do, but you're like,
you just gotta be smart about your moves.
Exactly. And then on top of that, it seems like you're inspired by other people succeeding. I saw you were happy for Drake, and I was like, okay, that's nice. Like, you even shouted him out on your page. I was like, okay, this is amazing.
Like that, it was motivating. I mean, for him to do that at Billboard, you feel me, in the same year that I got mentioned by Billboard, like, it just lets me know, like, this shit really about to happen for
Right. And then you also were featured on the Animal House blog. How was that for you?
That was dope too. You know, shout out to Jordy, shout out to Animal House, man. You know, them my dogs over there, man.
Yeah.
That's family.
Okay. Well, you have your new single, Focus. I saw a couple of quotes on there that I wanted you to elaborate a little bit on. So, you said, I need to focus on myself if I'm going to make it.
Facts.
Was there a point where you felt like you were not focused, or you weren't focused on yourself, or you were putting other people first before you?
I mean, just like going back on what I was talking about earlier, just about like the whole, you know, people excluding themselves. Sometimes you can get so wrapped up in trying to help other people that you lose focus on what's really important, and that's you.
Right, exactly.
You know, so that's why I was saying, like, in this song in particular, it's another move song, because when you hear this song, you don't really get like that song feel from it. You more so get like some real, like that real shit feel. Like, damn, like I'm gonna listen to this shit when I'm hard. I'm gonna listen to this shit when I feel like I'm unfocused or I'm not focused. You feel me? Like, that type of song that it just, you can listen to and it'll remind you, like, stay focused. You feel me? Keep your eyes on the prize.
Right. It's very motivating.
All them long nights I was by myself. They always tell me keep grinding, but they never help. Money keep my spirit in a good mood. Celebrate the wins, cause we could lose.
You also said celebrate them bands because we could lose. What do you mean by that?
I said celebrate the wins.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the bands, but it's
Celebrate
okay.
the
I'm glad I have you here now to clarify.
Celebrate the wins because we could lose.
Okay. Well, what did you mean by that? Just, I mean,
Like,
celebrate every day.
A lot of times, like, people, like, they'll say, like, you know, you shouldn't get so happy, like, about every accomplishment. You should, you know, stay humble. You know, like, I'm, like, probably one of the most humble people you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't got a cocky bone in my body. You feel me? I know that I ain't no better than the next man, but at the same time, I'm aware of my worth. So, but that just goes to say, you feel me, like, me and my niggas, like, we gonna celebrate everything that we get. This Billboard shit, bro's new video being out right now, my video being out, my project, like, we gonna celebrate everything because we know where we came from and we took a lot of losses. So for us to win right now, that's some shit to celebrate.
Right.
I done came so far. I done came so far. I done came so far. I done came so far.